We had just heard 4 explosions, and following the smoke we soon found the apartment building that the Russians had hit with one of their cruelly indiscriminate pot shots. We got there before the emergency services to find some of the residents taking in what had happened with the matter-of-fact demeanour of people for whom this was nothing new or exceptional. "Where's my bag?" muttered this lady to no one in particular. Spring sunshine and the fact it was lunchtime when the Russians sending in the ordnance normally take a break meant several people, including children, were getting fresh air when the strike came in. Incredibly, there are no reports of any injuries. A Russian missile hit this place about 10 minutes ago. The apartment you can see burning is the home of an elderly couple who thankfully vacated the flat just 2 days ago when their son decided they'd stayed too long. How right he was. The building is in the hardest hit district of a city that's being attacked with, on average, 50 missiles and artillery shells every day. I spoke to the apartment owner, the son, who moved his parents out on Saturday. What do you think of the Russians? Kharkiv used to have a population of 1.4 million, but right now the pummeling it's getting is keeping people off the streets. However, despite appearances, Ukraine's second city is far from deserted. This man may look like he's boarding a train out of town, but he's actually walking through what has been for the last 2 months his front door. When the war began, families in the Saltivka neighbourhood entered this tube station not to catch a train, but to live in one, which they've done for 60 days and nights. The carriages quickly filled up, and so did the platform, where space is at a premium, like patience and inner strength. How do you find the inner strength to live like this? My son gives me the power. He's my strength. It's for him, for his sake, Yulia told me. The old USSR symbol shows how close the binds with Russia used to be, but times change, and kids being forced to play trains in a tube station the Russians are making them live in have blown those binds apart. Despite it all, these Ukrainians remain unbowed.
It's stressful, of course, a lot of people, noise, but we're holding out.
At least you're safe, I suppose.
Yes, we're safe. We have most of our needs fulfilled in here. So this could have been a lot worse.
You're trying to look on the bright side of life.
Yes, I think that's what you need to do in these kind of situations to survive and whatnot.
Down here, there's no difference between night and day, and such is the bombardment up top, many of these people spend both in the station. Their resolve is quite something. The Russians are at war not just with the Ukrainian army, but with the Ukrainian nation. Not everyone can pick up a rifle, but these people feel they're doing their bit, and at quite a cost. There are many reasons they choose to stay in their home city, but for some, one of them is resistance. The shelling has been relentless, but if at the outset the Russians thought they could bludgeon this city into submission, then 2 months later they look very much mistaken. John Irvine, News at 10, Kharkiv.